Good morning and, well, good afternoon and welcome back to Six Hashes. Today is Saturday the 10th of March 1966. We are ploughing the field that's going to have the potatoes and sugar beet in, ploughing the manure in. Our workforce is out with the county disking the cereal fields, and spring work is in action all over the farm now. We've spread all of the manure that we had on some fields over at the cow farm. We will soon need to get some slurry spread as well on the grass fields. And this field ploughing nicely at the moment, giving the 5,000 a bit of hard work at the start of the spring before it goes on to the seed drill. Unless, of course, we get all the cultivating done before we're ready to get on the seed drill, then to probably put the county on it. We will see what tractor we get next year. For this year we've got the 754. We do need to replace at least one of the majors next year, I think, because they are getting a bit long in the tooth. So whether we get another 5,000 to replace this one and this one go over to the cattle farm, or whether we buy another county, not made our minds up at the moment. Also at some point need to replace the Nuffield as a loader tractor, so may get another 135 in the very near future. But now we need to concentrate on getting this land ready for the potato crop. Tractor ploughing the land nicely with the David Brown plough. As pointed out, that many farmers had a reversible in the 60s, so we took heed to that and started to use the David Brown plough in the place of it. We are a little bit late getting started with the ploughing. We had some manure to finish spreading over at the cattle farm. We had the milk to sell. We had the animals to feed and clean out. Two jobs that, yeah, you will see them again at some point. If we get a wet day and we can't get on the fields, then we will show you some milk selling and a bit of animal work on a wet day. Also, at some point, need to have a check and see if there's any wool being produced over there as well. Shouldn't be too long now before the wool is being produced over there, so swing ourselves back around. It is a bit of a weird shaped field, this one, to work in, but it will all come together before we get to the end of it. As I said before, we have got the barley on the trailer ready for going in the ground. Just got to hook the drill up and get the trailer close to the field. And then we will get the oats in, the potatoes and the sugar beet and the potatoes will all be put in. And then hopefully, fingers crossed, with the new rain can't stop me mod, we should be able to harvest the potatoes, possibly have a tractor on the potato harvester and do that in the mornings a little bit before the combine is ready to roll. This tractor now into its third year on the farm and done almost 48 hours of work on the seed drill and the plough and a bit of cultivating as well. So back in, down to the other end of the field again. So into the furrow and away we go. We'll need to work this bottom end of the field out as well at some point. Need to also forward plan where we're going to run as we come towards the end of this side's longer rows. It is a shame that we couldn't get the potatoes up last year. Would have meant we had a little bit more money now. Had that been the case. Just get this piece ploughed out here, leave a bit of an headland to turn on. This then ploughed, then we can concentrate on the main body of this field. Get ourselves down to that. There we go. We'll probably hide, oh no, you can see through the sheds, that's good. Get this piece done, then it will be a bit more straightforward where we go from here. At least the manure that was put on here will save a bit of artificial fertiliser that we put on. And saving the farm a little bit of money. Going forward, there we have it. I do believe there's a new rotor arrow coming out which will be, according to the manufacturer, ideal for working potato land down. We may well buy one of those at the end of this year. Can't see the county working today. We are a little bit too far away from his field, I think. Here's the other side of the farm, so farm buildings stopping us from seeing him, I think. Rest assured, he is over there. Hopefully we can get this field ploughed today. We're starting a little late. Won't be too long now. The ground temperature, if we checked it, it's up to 2 degrees, so won't be too long before it's ready to accept the seeds. We shall also have to work out where the potatoes are going and where the sugar beet's going in this field. If we've got small fields that need drilling, then we will get them done. Separate seed and potatoes. Large fields like this one we will split 50-50 just to keep within our quota with sugar beets. one thing about sugar beet, whereas all other crops on farms you can grow as much as you want, sugar beet you are allowed so many acres each year to grow your crops on. You can't just grow 1,000 acres of sugar beet because you feel like it. It is shared out evenly, well, not evenly, but quoted so farmers get their fair share as a percentage of the land they have. And you have to grow that amount every year. If you decide you're not growing that amount, if your quota is 50 acres, then the following year you grow 30 acres. That is your limit for the following years after that. Potatoes in the 60s and 70s were pretty much the same as that as well. You couldn't just grow 1,000 acres of potatoes because you thought you would do well off them. Should soon have all this end ploughed off. I'd imagine we may have a second day finishing the ploughing off. I'm not too sure on that, but we will see how we get on. Once we leave you, we'll keep going as we are now until we finish the ploughing. So it could be a case of another day of ploughing to come. Or it could be a day that we will go on the discs and work some land out with the county and let the worker finish the ploughing. Everything at the moment is working to plan. This end of the field is going to be the end with the sugar beet in. That way it gives us enough ground to, with the gap between the headland and the main rows of potatoes, we've got a track through to the sugar beet. Not too many breeds this end to finish off now. couple more runs on here, we should be towards the end of this end. Get this headland done now, then we can get back to the main part of the field. Too long getting this headland done. All of the manure will be ploughed under. The worms can do their magic a little easier. Obviously they've started their magic coming up and dragging the manure down, but once it's buried they can work their magic a little bit better. One more breed on the headland. Just get it finished off. Get started back in the main body of the field. Pretty wide patch of grass on this end. Plenty of crows about trying to get the worms that are after the manure. Tractor struggles a little bit more coming this way because we are on an uphill slope, so it's having to contend with the hill as well as turning soil. Makes it drink fuel as well, almost used half a tank on what we've done so far. Get this field ploughed, then we're done with ploughing until the autumn. But for today, that is where we're going to leave you, and we will continue on doing the ploughing to finish the day off. Hope you've enjoyed watching us plough the land ready for the potatoes and sugar beet to go in the new field. Please give us a like, give us a share, drop us a comment if you're new to the channel and you'd like to see more of what we do here. Please subscribe to the channel. If you give that bell a ring, it will tell you when we do our farming, when we do our racing. Until you join us again next time, thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye for now.